Wow, smells really good.
Hi everyone, welcome to my humble cooking channel. Today's cooking is about healthy fats. Since I know how to make my own ginger garlic oil, I never buy it from the store anymore. But today I'm showing you how I make ginger garlic olive oil. But if you don't have olive oil, you can use canola or sunflower seeds oil. Sometimes I use canola oil too, but the color is not as yellow as olive oil. It's good to add ginger in the oil because ginger calms inflammation, boosts digestion, and strengthens immunity. How about garlic? It fights bacteria, balances blood pressure, and deepens flavor. And olive oil is liquid gold, preserving freshness, enhancing absorption, and bringing everything together with heart healthy fats. So, you only need these staple ingredients that are ready in your kitchen: ginger, garlic, and olive oil for cooking. Please check ingredients measurements in description. Rinse ginger and discard its skin and some of the dried parts. Same with garlic, discard its skin and hard end. And I usually discard the middle part of garlic that can cause bitterness in the cooking. Just slice it into half and you'll see in the heart of the nut there is a white sprout. Remove it before you mince the garlic. So after discarding the middle parts of the garlic, just crush them one by one with the body of the knife. Be careful not to hurt your palm. Then slice them into smaller pieces for easy mincing later. If you have blender, you can use it too. I prefer mincing than taking out and setting up my blender, and later, I have to rinse them one by one. Also, I only make small portion to demonstrate and share with you. It took me about 6 to 7 minutes to mince anyway. Please don't skip this video because I have a tip for you on how to remove the garlic odor on your fingers easily. Let's set aside this minced garlic. After this, I'll show you an easy way to clean my stink fingers. Let me show you what I use for cleansing my fingers. Use lime or lemon skin to clean them. Friends, I don't discard my lime skins after squeezing it for lime juice. I keep them in the refrigerator. The moment I need to clean my fingers after cutting garlic, onions, or fish, I use them to clean my stink fingers. It works very well. Or do you have any method how to get rid of garlic odor on your fingers? Share it in the comment, okay? Or if you have some oranges skins, you can use them to clean your fingers or hands too. It works as good as lime skin. This oranges skin smells fragrant and fresh. It can immediately remove odor. It is very useful for other things too. I like to put them in my bathtub too. Just squeeze the skin on your palm or fingers. The juice from its skin can remove odor. So now let's slice ginger into the lengthwise patterns. You can mince it or blender it too. But since I need to use them as my cooking ingredients and I don't want too much ginger juice in my oil, so I go for slicing it with knife. And if you prefer garlic aroma more than the gingers, Then you can reduce the amount of ginger. As I prefer slightly pungent flavor in the oil, so I add more ginger. It is up to my needs anyway. Most of the time I use more ginger than garlic, but only this time I use olive oil to fry them. But if I use canola oil, I'll fry the ginger longer to get crispy ginger for my toppings. Alright, we are going to slowly cook them in olive oil, but pay attention to the heat or the flame. Let me show you how to do it. First, heat up a frying pan over medium heat. After about 3 minutes, then pour in olive oil into the hot pan. Immediately drop the ginger. Spread them with chopsticks or spatula. Turn down the heat to medium-low. Take care of it not to let the oil too hot. You can see the oil has only small bubbles. So let ginger fry slowly for about 8 to 10 minutes. Use chopsticks to slightly spread them for even frying. This method will slowly push out the pungent ginger aroma, but not burning ginger aroma. After you see the ginger is already half dried and its color changed into shiny and very beautiful yellow ginger, you can take out the ginger slices, but don't discard them. Try to drain excess oil before you take them out. I'll let you know what to do with them. It's okay, there are some smaller slices ginger left in the oil. Let's continue frying the minced garlic. Let garlic fry at low heat for about 5 to 6 minutes. Do not leave it. Prepare a bowl, steel strainer, and a glass container while waiting. Try drain the excess oil from the ginger bowl and put it back into the frying pan. Stir a little to let them have a nice and even fry. Once you see they are already slightly golden, immediately remove the pan from the heat or flame. Try not to burn the garlic, otherwise it will produce bitterness. Strain the hot oil into a bowl and let it cooling down. You can directly strain it into your container if it is big enough to place the strainer. And don't discard this beautiful golden crispy garlic. It is very useful for cooking. I'll show you in the next cooking. Please stay tuned.
Wow, smells really good.
After the oil is totally cooling down, then can you cover it with container's lid. This ready to be used ginger garlic olive oil can last for few months. So if you want to make more, you just multiply the amount of ingredients respectively. After it is totally cooling down, I move it into a clean container with a lid. I can use it anytime without needed to cut ginger or garlic. It saves my time daily. And for the remaining ginger and garlic, keep them for your cooking. They are very useful to add up flavor, be they as topping or side dish. Please switch on notification bell for my next cooking. I'm going to show you how I use them in my next recipe. So today we have learned how to make ginger garlic olive oil. Try make it at home, guys. Let me know how the result is, okay? Thanks for today. See you again in my next cooking.